Welcome once again to Chuck Clark Coach Show here on the Bear Network. I'm your host, Gary Ownbey. It's been a bad day already, Coach. We've been out of school for a week, folks. Hey, forgive us. We're trying to get back in the flow here. Talking about the golf teams, the girls and boys. Unfortunately, couldn't have any boys with us. We got the good-looking girls here anyway. So, Coach Clark, I'll let you do the intros as you always do and tell us who you brought today.
We got our freshman, Avery Chastain.
Just a young pup.
Yeah, I'll let the girls talk about her nickname, but later on. And then, of course, Addie Guerin and Kobe Ann Turner, our seniors.
A couple of seniors there. Well, what is the feeling? Let's start with you two seniors. What is the feeling like when you're standing there? You're in the state tournament. You're playing with the best now. When you stand there on that first tee, what's going through your brain? Are you nervous? Are you anxious? Are you scared? I can't imagine what I'd be doing, but were you mentally prepared for it? I mean, Kobe, we'll start with you. What do you think about it?
It's a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
It's excitement, nerves, grateful. It's exciting, but nerve-wracking.
And didn't you lead off the first tee, the first set of players there? How do they pair you up? Are you with players from other schools or?
Yes, sir. So I was with one girl from Nashville and then another from Oodle. So I'd played with her before in some summer tournaments.
Okay. Well, Eddie, you're a veteran. You've been playing for 4 years. You're a pretty good golfer out there. Some days, most days, really. I'm just kidding.
Some days.
But what thoughts were going through your mind that first tee?
I was excited. I was not nervous until I stepped up to the tee box, but it was a great experience.
Oh, it has to be there. And the young freshman, Avery, you're probably more nervous than anybody, I'm guessing. I don't know mentally, but what did you think about it?
I mean, I was really nervous and I was excited, but I just wanted to hit a good tee shot because that sets the tone of the day. So I was really nervous.
Well, I've talked to these two seniors before. I hadn't talked to you before. What's your strong part of the game? Is it chipping, driving, or putting, or?
I'm pretty good with my irons, and then putting depends, and then my drive is good. I can get in the fairway most of the time. So.
Oh, well, that's a good start there. Do you play off the ladies' tees in these tournaments, or is it just one tee for everybody, or how do y'all do that?
We played a mix of white and then red. So the ladies' tees and then also the whites for the state.
Oh, okay. Well, Coach, how did it feel with you to be there with these girls? It's been a long time since the girls have been to the state as a team.
It's been a long time since I've been to the state as far as with a team.
Yeah.
And so that's what made this year so special. So it was exciting. It was nerve-wracking. I had 2 courses to be on.
That's right.
I had 2 guys who qualified for the state, and so they were on one course, and then across the road I've got my young ladies here, and I tried to follow them as much as I could. So the TSSAA provided me a cart the second day. The first day they provided me a kind of a chauffeur, if you could say that. I'd have a guy come out there in a golf cart and pick me up on a hole. I'd call him up and say, hey, I need to go on the other side of the golf course. And so he would come pick me up, and then I would call him back and say, hey, I need to go back over to the other side and watch the girls. After about 2 or 3 times of that, I think that's why they provided me a cart the next day.
I see that. How was the course tough? Was it flat or up and down, a roller coaster? Was it tough to walk? Because you couldn't use a cart during the competition, could you?
Very hilly.
Very hilly there, and it was in Sevierville, I guess it was.
Yes.
How close was the boys? Was it across the street from each other, or across the creek or something? Or
actually, the guys were on the flat part, and they call it the river. Okay. And so it's got water around it, and so it's across the street. But then the ladies get to go up on, and it's called the Highlands. And so you figure out the 2 names, and so it's a very difficult course to walk. And part of the reason we went up a day early and let everybody play and ride their carts, and that way they could see the course, get a good feel for it. But let them, they can tell you about that part of it. better than I.
Yeah. What was the toughest hole up there? What'd you struggle on? You had to struggle on one of the two, the holes, Addie.
I got a quadruple bogey on a par 3. And
Okay.
that was a struggle for me. I don't know why, but it was a struggle.
Addie, Kobe.
I think the first 3 holes on the front 9 are pretty tricky, just because they're wide open, but if you've seen like courses in Scotland, that's exactly what this course looks like.
Could you see the flag from the tee?
There was a hill kind of covering it with a bunker
Yeah.
with it, so you could see it, but it was just far.
How about it, Avery? What was your toughest hole?
Probably on the first day it was hole 4. I just was a tricky rolling on it, and there was no one around to get a rolling, and it just was not a good hole for me. But that probably hole 4, because that was early in the round and I had to get over it. So
How long have you been playing golf? You're just a freshman.
yeah, 5 years.
5 years. You played middle school.
Yes, sir.
For Coach Keebler down there? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, when you have a bad hole like that, anybody, all of you, does coach come, pat you on the back and say, get over it? Because you got to flush it out. It's a mental game. You can't just carry it forward with you and whine and complain and pout about it, because it's going to mess up your next hole. So how do you personally, what do you try to do? Can you forget about it? Is it easy, as I say it is, to forget about it, or how do you handle that? Who wants to start?
It's not easy to forget about it, but if you have your head in the right spot, then you can get it behind you.
Does coach have any comforting words, to...
He sings us a song.
We're probably not going to ask him to sing that today, unless he wants to volunteer to do that. But
No, we won't do that.
but it's a song that probably is funny and get your
It
mind
makes
up.
us smile.
Well, that's good enough then.
Yeah.
Kobe, how do you try to flush it out? Can you forget about it and move on? Because that
hard.
next hole's
Yeah.
sitting there waiting.
It's hard to forget about it, but at the same time, one hole isn't going to ruin your whole round.
Yeah.
And you have to stay
That's what you got to
in the
remember.
next shot, not worry about 4 shots in front. You're on the tee and you're thinking about your putting.
Yeah.
So,
How about you, Avery?
Just knowing there's nothing I can do about it after then, so just keep going and not think about what I could have done better, but just do better in the future on the next hole.
And college is in your future for you to play golf, and tell us where that's going to be.
Carson Newman.
Up in Jefferson City.
Yes, sir.
That's a beautiful campus, and it's close by, so, you're far enough away to, mom and dad, just stay home today, I'm fine, and then you can come back home if you want to there. What life lessons have you learned? There's a lot of ups and downs throughout the course of the year. I remember you started way back in July, and it was miserably hot, and you're out there on that golf course, no shade to hide under. Then it starts cooling off, and now you come in here and it's cool here in October when you finished up. But what life lessons have you taken away from this, if any, that you've learned as a competitor, as a young person, a young lady growing up, with your future out there ahead of you? Anything you can think of that just taught you something there, Eddie?
Don't let the tough days win.
Don't let the tough days win.
Yeah.
That's a good adage right there. Kobe, you got any remarkable thoughts about that?
Good things take time.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah. Well, the young freshman, we'll ask her too. Do you have any?
Just learning how to stay in the moment and enjoy it while it's happening. So.
Well, I guess y'all really enjoyed getting to play up there and represent Bradley, as a state tournament there. Coach, I know, I think you're going to sort of wind things up as the head coach here, but what have these girls meant to you? I know the 2 girls over there, you've had them for 4 years, and I know they've been a blessing to you to coach and be around, and I know you love them like your own. The young Avery here, the young pup, we'll call her, and we'll find out what her nickname is too, though. What have they meant to you, this season? It's emotional for you, I know. Well, it's a good feeling to have, and
Yeah, they mean everything.
yeah. Well, I can understand it. You're out there grinding it out for 4 years, and these long seasons and all. And did y'all pull any tricks or stunts on him that we need to know about, or practical jokes or anything that we can say in public, or anything?
There's an alligator at the course.
Alligator, of course.
what?
And we were planning a practice round, and he got out of the cart, and I jokingly drove off.
You drove off when he got out of the car?
She left me.
I came back, don't worry. Obviously.
And, yeah, Avery saw an alligator in Sevierville.
Oh, really? Do they have alligators in Sevierville?
They did
That
at the
course
stores.
did.
Was a real live alligator? No, what?
No, I don't even know what kind of. But, no, that's what I'm gonna miss. These young ladies, they are so special, and they know when to have fun and when to be serious about golf. And, yeah.
Well, they're young,
That's
in the prime of
good.
their life, you know, and high school kids, I tell them, enjoy this, because after this, you go to college, you go to work, and get whatever. Now, you got a few years to go there, but what are your plans? Now, you're going to go into basketball.
Yes, I'm going to Tennessee Wesleyan.
Tennessee Western, okay, so we got a long basketball season to go. So you're going to start that in November, I guess?
Yep.
Avery, you play other sports up here?
No, sir. I used to do cheer, but I decided to focus on golf.
Will you be playing after the season's over now? You'll be playing throughout the year when you can, if the weather is decent?
Yes, sir. I also do different tournaments outside of school, and I have one more tournament with the season, which is the 25th, 26th, and in Knoxville. So, and then that'll be the end of my season, and then won't start back until next year.
What's the most fun course you've ever played? Whether you made a good score or not, just because you like the course.
I really like Dalton Golf and Country Club. That's a really nice course. I didn't have a good score on it, but it challenged me, and it was probably the hardest course I've played. And it showed me what I needed to work on, and it's really pretty. So,
You have a fun course, Addie?
Bear Trace.
Bear Trace. How about you, Kobe?
Sweetens Cove.
Sweetens Cove. Okay. Oh, wow. So everybody's different. Coach, what's your favorite place? I know you've played a lot of courses throughout your life, but you have a particular one that comes to mind you like?
I always go back to TPC Sawgrass when I played it, and I didn't break 100 there either.
Hey.
But you know what? We started out playing where the pros do, and I said after a couple of holes, I paid too much money to play this place to be miserable. So we moved.
Just have fun, right?
After a couple of triple bogeys, and we moved up, and instead of triples, it was a single and double, but I was still enjoying playing the place. So just to know that all the pros walk that place.
Yeah, oh yeah. Kobe, how long have you been playing golf? When did you start playing?
I started in 4th grade, and I was 10, so 7 years now.
How about you, Addie?
Started in 7th grade after COVID.
So y'all got a few years behind you there then, so, okay. That's why you're in state tournament, this year.
Yeah.
Well, girls,
Yeah.
we're going to wrap things. Coach, you got any final thoughts? I know it's your final show for us here, and final time with these girls here.
This has been a really special year, and they provided me something that I haven't had done before, taking the team to the state tournament, whether it be basketball or golf now. So they were the first, and I will not forget them for that. And I always had individuals go,
Yeah.
but having a team go. And I told Kobe and Addie, said this year we kick down the door and go to the state, and they kicked it down, and we gave them the old can of open it up, didn't we, ladies? See, I keep them laughing a little bit, and then they can play. So.
Well, it certainly turned out really good for the girls and the guys. Don't want to forget about the guys. We had a couple of individuals there.
Have 2 guys to go, and that's pretty awesome.
Andrew
So,
Settles, and who was the second one?
Andrew and Bentley Catlett.
Okay.
And
Andrew and
you could only 3 go as individuals, so we had 2 off our team to go. So and I had one that was 1 stroke out, which was Andrew Walker.
Yeah.
So, we could have had 3 players go and still not take the region, which would have been amazing.
Wow. Yeah, sure.
So that's how close we were to really,
Any final thoughts on your 4 years as a golfer here at Bradley? As we're in October now, you got several months of school left, but anything you'd like to throw out there to coach or to anybody that's listening and watching?
It's been fun, and I loved every second of it. Yeah.
Good. How about you, Addie?
I'm thankful.
You're thankful. You're very blessed to have a guy like this too leading you there. You know, he's got his heart right and everything. I know he's helping you guys make good decisions. Avery, just your first year. You got 3 more years to put up with, well, not him anymore, but somebody that will be on you all the time, you know. Does he ever jump on you guys out there when you're doing bad, or he thinks you're goofing off, or you ain't got your mind on it? Does he come down on you like he did when he was coaching boys basketball? Be honest now. Well, you don't have to be, but they do because they're seniors. He can't do it to them now, but go ahead. You had something to say, it looked like?
Yeah, every time I would like maybe miss a putt that I should have made, he would just go like this, tell me to get out of my head and go to the next hole, and give me the look, and so that's when I knew I needed to.
That's what he says to you then, okay? Anything he says to you guys, I'm sure in 4 years he said something, you know, that's when he was sort of perturbed with the way you're playing or your attitude or something, you know, maybe. I'm trying to start a controversy
I'm
here.
trying to
I'm
think.
trying to think
I
too.
don't think there's one that's telling that there was one, I think.
He's not a nice guy all the time, I know, because I know him way longer than you guys have known him, so, but he's nice most of the time, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was an adjustment coaching the girls a little bit. I never had them except as granddaughters.
Yeah,
And one of the first things I did was when we started, I took the girls down to a golf tournament and took a couple of my granddaughters. That way I could learn to mesh with, and they did really good with my granddaughters. And my granddaughters love them to death today, so.
yeah, well, that's great. We'll wrap it up again. You know, thanks for coming, Kobe, Ann Turner, Addie Guerin, Avery Chastain, and of course, Coach Clark. It's been fun doing these interviews with you for years now, for golf and for basketball and all that. So we appreciate you always taking time and willing to promote our school, our teams, and our athletes, and our young ladies and young men the way they should be promoted. You know?
Absolutely. They are worth it.
Yeah, I know they inspire you as well.
They do.
We'll wrap things up for now here on the Bear Network, talking about girls golf and some boys golf as well. But until next time, we'll say so long for now. God bless and go Bears and Bearettes.